do. We got some Twice today. I figured it was like a nice type of character to do like my K-pop playlist for. Even though Fluttershy canonically listens to like metal and such, I thought it'd be cute to play some like cuter songs, I guess. If that makes sense. I hate putting on clasp necklaces, clasp anything with my long nails because I feel like I just can't. I can't get a hold of them. Hello. I realized this necklace was broken, so I fixed it with an earring hook so I can layer them. I don't know if I like the layered necklaces after I went through all that effort. We're gonna leave it because I put in effort. If I don't like it, I can fix it when I go to cosplay. And some cookies. Oh, they're not clips? They're just butterflies? Interesting. Hello. Then where are my clips? That's the question. I guess I'll use my teddy bear. My teddy bear. Thingy. Teddy bear headband. Sorry guys, I just got asked what I want for Din Din, so let me look at the menu. I always feel like a mom when I have to use my iPad for anything. Like, smile, sweetie. Like, who is this guy? What should I get for dinner, guys? Let's see. I could get a stuffed sopapilla. I'm not that hungry. Guys, I can't read. What day is it? It's Thursday? They don't have a Thursday special. I want tamales, but they're gonna be too hot. I'm so blind. I don't know what I want. Dude, it's New Mexican spice. I cannot handle, like, genuine New Mexican spice. I don't know what I want. I really don't know what to get. It's also not green. It's not red chili tomatoes. One's green. I don't like green chili. Is it? Am I going crazy? Hi. I'm like not hungry now, so I can't like think of what I'm gonna be hungry for in like 2 hours. Oh, thank you. Ah, thank you. I'm sorry the live is so boring so far. I'm trying to figure out what to get for dinner. Hello. I don't know what I want. I don't know what to get. I like green chili, but I don't prefer green chili tamales. I want red chili. I kind of just want natillas, but I know I can't just get natillas for dinner, and I need to get like actual food. I'm just gonna get tacos. Okay, I'll get 2 chicken tacos. 2 chicken tacos. No, not until I go back to school, probably. That took me way too long to decide. Okay. Dinner's decided, guys. Okay, so I have 2 choices of contacts. I don't know if I'm going to WeebCon next year, actually. It really depends if I get invited back. Otherwise, I'm not going to go. So I have green, like normal green. And I have more teal, but they're like sparkly teal. I think I'm going to use the green. These ones. Should we put on show accurate music? It's so cute. I actually had a different top planned, and I got this from Aeropostale when I was in LA. It has eyeshadow on it. And I wasn't planning on using it. But then I got like dyes. Thank you. I got a yellow cardigan for her. So I wanted to have that contrast of pink because the original top was yellow. So that is why I used this. And then I like layered it with a cami. I love the way layered camis look. Hi. I can open a cold one. Guys, it's so hot. Like, it's actually so hot. Oh, I have a little airy hair on my... I had an airy hair on my lip. Okay. These are more teal anyways. Where's my mirror? Guys, who stole my mirror? Tell me right now, and you won't get in trouble. You won't get grounded. I find it... There's still an airy hair. I find it really funny that a lot of people don't, like, know that it's, like, Fluttershy's, like, canon music taste. Because I always see people being like, oh my god, she would listen to, like, Lana Del Rey. She would listen to, like, this character. Like, she would listen to this person. I think she can't only listen to Slipknot, guys. That's just wrong of you, bruh. You're grounded. You're grounded. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, it's right here. It's canon. Like, it's at least, I'm pretty sure, like, it's most definitely at least canon in Equestria Girls that she listens to this music. She goes to a concert with Twilight. And she's like, I just need to change in my outfit. And Twilight's like, okay. And then she comes out in, like, full gothic. Is this all set up? Hello? I do like how these are more teal than green. Okay, so that was disrespectful. Oh my god! Do you guys want to hear a joke? Do you guys want to hear a joke that I learned today? You guys want to hear it? It's really good. It made me laugh. Okay. What kind of sickness do pilots get? Where's my moisturizer? The flu. Starlight! Bro! You stole my thunder. Joke canceled. My thunder was stolen. Savage. I literally found my moisturizer yesterday. And now I can't find it again. Where did it go? I literally had it yesterday. It's a raspberry, electrolytes, and water. I guess so. I had it yesterday. I'll find it. Fun fact about me, when I get super ultra frustrated during tech, I would put on Slipknot. And that's all that'd be blasting in my ears. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Get the notification. I was just... No, now my lighting looks all messy. Okay. But. There are 2 necklaces. I don't know if I like the green. Why do you look like that? Why does my lighting look like that? Stop. I hate it so much. It's soft launching being difficult. I bet you I'm gonna have a difficult time filming tonight. Hi. I don't hate Applejack. She's like my 4th favorite, I think. I just don't like her as much as I like the other ponies. I didn't draw the base face, like the face, but all the makeup is drawn by me. I literally just went to Google and searched up makeup base. Because it was created for that exact reason. But I drew the makeup itself on myself. I draw all my makeup. That's all me. Okay. We're gonna do pale eyebrows first. Maybe not. I'll have to see. I'm actually struggling to put jewelry on for Fluttershy because I don't like gold. I don't wear gold. I think I suit silver more. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier. I think it makes the process a lot smoother too, because then I'm not worried about what I'm gonna do, you know? Use my pink palette. I'm really wanting to try the green version of this because I want to see how it performs compared to these two. It's just water with electrolyte powder. I had a really bad headache yesterday and I unfortunately carried into a migraine as I slept. And I woke up every single time with just the most blaring migraine ever, and I slept really rough because of it. So I'm trying to just straight water. And the crazy thing is I've been drinking straight water lately because I got worried that like my health wasn't like doing the best. Because I was just having like a few health issues. So I've been drinking like a bunch of water. So it's like, I don't know why I got such a bad headache yesterday. And I actually don't think I've gotten like headaches recently. Like I used to get a headache every time I woke up for a good while. And I feel like I haven't experienced that lately. So like, I think I was just taking it for granted. And my body was like, I'm gonna humble you, Ari. So. I get them a lot, especially when I just wake up. I love Papa Perfumery, like, so much. You can still buy a fan sign. You can actually buy a fan sign for every single main 6. I have recently done something where I've taken a photo with a blank, a blank, like, board in case anyone, like, truly desperately wants a fan sign after the deadline. It just means, like, it won't be, like, written down, like, physically. I love Slipknot. I listen to Slipknot. But I started doing it, like, for the main 6, in case, like, anyone wants it. But I think it's, like, not as fun as, like, buying it, like, when it comes out, because then your name's, like, not actually, like, written on the board, like, in real life. It's written on, like, digitally. But I've been doing it lately in case anyone, like wants to buy a fan sign, like, super last minute. So, figured it's a nice option. But I don't know if it's, like, any worth it, because it's, like, I don't know why people buy fan signs personally. So I don't know if it's, like, less of a option if it's written, like, physically down, or, like, if it's written on a program, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know if I make sense. Because if I don't make sense, I'm going to have to find a way to, like, explain it better. So, I love Slipknot. I genuinely do listen to them. Like, genuinely, whenever I was, like, super, super stressed in tech, I blast Slipknot, and, like, as loud as I could handle it, and I just, like, get my tasks done as it was in my ears. Like, it was one of the best ways to not crash out. Oh, you're so funny, wizard. But no, like, for realsies, I started doing it just in case, like, people, like, missed out on buying, like, one of my main 6, and they're like, oh my god, I really wanted this character. So I've just been taking a photo with a blank sign. I might start doing, like, different poses with blank signs. I don't know how much it makes sense, because to me, like, I feel like the fun is, like, having it written down, like, beforehand. But, like, I don't know how people really care that much about it. There's always issues with my drone orders. Today I finally paid the difference for my Navia umbrella, so that will come in. I don't think so. I mean, it's a pink color. I've done everyone so far, actually, besides Sunset Shimmer and Fluttershy. And I'm probably gonna redo Rarity. Like, I really need to desperately redo Rarity. I know I did her twice already, but, like, I tried cosplaying her and, like, it just looks so bad. It was no bueno. But I'm waiting for my new contacts to come in, because the issue was the contacts. Like, the issue literally was the contacts being weird, so. I'm never bleaching my eyebrows or going eyebrowless. I feel like it's just too much of a feature. I've been using up this House Labs concealer lately. I thought it was too thick for me, honestly. Like, I'm someone who doesn't like super thick of a coverage, but it works great on eyebrows, so, you know. But yeah, if you want a Fluttershy fan sign, you have an hour and a half to get it. Maybe 2 hours. But I'm gonna let my eyebrows dry down a little bit. We can start doing blush. We're gonna do a very pale pink blush. I'm not sponsored, by the way. This is the Heart Wearing Liquid Cheek 04 Bunny Glow. I'm not sponsored. I get all of these with my money. No one's paying me to promote these. I recently have been trying to say the product names on live, so when people rewatch it, like if they're trying to follow the makeup itself specifically, they can get the products. And that way I don't have to repeat myself 24/7 too. I feel like it's just a good idea in general. This is a super duper pale pink. Like, it's a very, 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 very natural pale pink. I think honestly, like, it show up really well with Jetta. But, and then I'm going to use this Fluffy Powder Mud Blush by Heaven Pink in shade M06. This is a darker pink, so it's just going to give natural glow and then color. If that makes sense. I actually don't. I will be so honest, I am so worn out with school that I don't cosplay. It's also like a lot of like stuff to take back and forth, which is kind of why I don't do it as much. But I'm personally, I get very worn out from college that I focus primarily on that and streaming. And that is why when I'm like on breaks and such like this, like, you know, I just kind of like content farm. Like, I try to cosplay as much as my body allows. I don't push myself or anything. Mainly because I just personally, I cannot balance cosplay and college, especially during tech weeks, where I'm there, like, from, like, 5 to 10, sometimes 5 to 11 every single night. I try not to push myself too much, and I try not to, like, test my limits with my body. But that's personally me. I think there's many ways that you can easily balance, school and cosplay. I just personally decide not to do it because it's not for me. I mean, that's more valid. It is kind of giving Winnie the Pooh, huh? I feel like my eyebrows still aren't bright enough, but I can keep it. Okay. Next, we're gonna use, let's see which one I want to use. I'm gonna use the 2AN Dual Cheek 02. I'm gonna use the lighter one, and then I'm gonna go in with the Bibia 04 on the bottom, if that makes sense. So, lighter pink goes closer to under the eyes, and then darker pink goes out, if that makes sense. I feel like there was a lot of pink on my brush already. Okay. I know that looks great. We're going to use the two setting powders, Huda Beauty, Cherry Blossom, and Flower Nose 02. We're doing Fluttershy today. I really hope that the app doesn't get mad that I'm saying what products I'm using. So, hi! But I really feel like it's going to help people, and I feel like people might actually go back and watch the live streams more if they know that the products are listed. I don't know. Let me know. I've been dealing with a lot of like frustration and entitled people lately, so I'm trying to make it easier on me by unfortunately putting more work in. Yeah, I've been doing the whole main 6. I'm hoping that eventually I can redo the Dazzlings and maybe some side characters as well. But I plan on doing way more characters, but unfortunately, this was just like so big of a group. Thank you. I used to be like a powder blush person only, but then I started using liquid blushes and I realized how much more it stays on through a con day. So I think like the best makeup advice I can get is if you have a cream product, to always find a powder to match it. So like if you're using a cream contour, try to find a powdered contour to put over it. Same with blush and like all products really. And I feel like that's helped my makeup stay on longer for a con day. Like, I hope that makes sense. But I really feel like it just layers. Hi! That's like one of my best tips. I've like actually survived like multiple hour con days and then hot pot and my makeup has not smudged. And it's all just about setting it. Thank you! I tried to do the looking heart. I'm really hoping they never... Oh, this is the one size powder melt. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. Glass setting spray. While this soaks in, I can actually give you guys some blush recommendations because I'm feeling hopeful today, I guess. So I'll show you some powder blushes that I use in hopes that this helps you guys out. Where did the one that I just used go? The BBF. Okay, so for powder blushes, these BBA singles are really nice. I got these from Yes Style. And then I use a lot of Flower Nose blushes. I really like this one that's like yellow to pink. And then this one's like just a regular pink. Why is my nose watering a bit? And then this is a Judy Doll palette. And it's a cream, highlight, and a powder together. So it's all in one. And then this 2AN one is pretty nice. But I think lately my favorites I've really been liking these BBO ones. I'm not sponsored. By any means, I am not sponsored. I would disclose if I was sponsored. I'm not a scummy influencer who tries to get you guys to buy things. I get nothing out of this. I get no commission, nothing. This is all just my own friendly kindness. But those are my favorite blush powders lately. I also like the Wet n Wild one. And I used like this palette a lot before, but I think I gave it to a friend, so I don't know the name of it. But I prefer like Flower Nose and like Judy Doll and like more of like the like Asian beauty blushes because they're not as pigmented, but they're easy to build up. I don't really like Western blushes too much because I feel like you put on one dot and like your whole face is red, and I would rather build up more than like have too much at once, if that makes sense. So that is why personally I prefer like more muted blushes. It's just personal preference. I know a lot of people really like super pigmented blush. I'm not a blush hater. I actually really do enjoy blush, but I don't like when a blush takes up my whole look and then it's hard to wipe off and it ruins my base because of how pigmented it is. And I feel like most like blushes on the market like are like that, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like Flower Nose a lot, because they're not used to more subtle pigment and they're used to just like very bright pigment, which is fine. And that's why we all need to realize it's all based on personal preference. And I think that's something that people don't necessarily think about with makeup. They don't think about like, they don't stop to think about what I like this. Like, would I enjoy this? Does it work for me? And I think that is why it's so important to do your own research rather than just trusting like a product recommendation that someone gives, like just off the bat. Because I feel like a lot of times things that work for someone else it won't work for us. And I just think that's so important. And I think that's like the biggest rule of makeup, that everything works differently for other people. And I think that's why I find it really confusing when someone wants every single product I've used. because it's not going to work the same how it works for me that it works for you, you know? I hope it makes sense. I don't just sound like I'm spouting a bunch of nonsense. I just feel like it's very important to recognize, like, our own stuff. I've been, like, a little bit stressed out lately with a lot of people, like, only depending on me to, like, give every single product recommendation and every single, like, piece of advice, like, out there. And, like, it's nice. I really love giving people advice. I really love giving people tips and being as helpful as I can. But I like it to be on, like, my own accord rather than a bunch of people, like, demanding that I do this or demanding that I do this tutorial, demanding I do this, demanding I do that. Like, the other night someone asked for my eyebrow tutorial, and I just put eyeshadow on my eyes, like, on my eyebrows. And I think it's just, I feel like there's a sense of entitlement that people have, and I feel like I've been dealing with it, like, really, like, crazy lately. I don't feel like I've dealt with this, like, to this extent, but, like, I feel like, no, it's not you. Trust me, like, trust me when I say you have not been pressing me. Like, trust me when I say there have been people who have been, like, genuinely, like, just straight disrespectful. Like, it's fine if you ask, like, hey, can you do a tutorial on this? And then the person's like, oh, I don't think I can, I'm sorry. And you're like, oh, that's fine. Like, I respect that. Like, I appreciate that. And then you leave it at that. But, like, I think too many people just need, like, tutorials for everything rather than figuring it out themselves. And I feel like that's such an important part for cosplay. And maybe it's just because of how I, like, figured stuff out and how, like, it worked for me. And I know, like, how, like, the way stuff works for me isn't going to work for other people. But I personally find, like, it's really satisfying figuring out, like, how to do something, like, and just kind of, like, doing that trial and error and, like, failing, because if you don't fail, you're not going to learn. And sadly, like, that's just how life works. And it really sucks, especially, like, me being someone who's such a perfectionist with things. Like, doing bad on the first try is, like, so unmotivating, but I think it's something you just kind of got to push yourself to, you know? And I feel like if you depend on someone for, like, tutorials constantly, I just feel like it doesn't help you grow and you don't learn, like, skills of your own. And I just feel like it's just a little important in my opinion to kind of, like, learn some stuff, you know? Give me good songs. I don't want, like, the live parts and such. We're gonna do this. I'm really happy I can influence people. I'm very happy that, like, I am such, like, an influential part on people's, like, cosplay life and, like, all of that. And, like, it makes me really happy. And I know that, like, at the end of the day, people just respect me and find me, like, very cool. And they want to learn from me because they look up to me. But I do think, like, at the end of the day, it's, like, lately, it's been getting a little bit much. And it's just been a bit rough on me. And I think just in general, I think I'm feeling a bit rough. I think I'm really struggling with the fact that, like, it's summer and I'm not doing anything. I really think I need to get back into school, to not go, like, cray. But I think, like, just lately, like, it's just been a little bit, like, rough. And it's been something I've been kind of dealing with and, like, learning how to kind of, like, prevent, I guess. But I've gotten, like, so many people, like, asking for tutorials or, like, to talk how I did my Little Pony wigs and, like, to showcase, like, how they were done. But it's, like, I didn't film a tutorial, so, like, there's not much I can do. But I genuinely think that some people, like, expect cosplayers to redo something just to give a tutorial, which I find kind of cray banana bonkers. Like, personally, I don't want to redo a wig that took me 6 to 8 hours just to make a tutorial that I can't guarantee is going to help people, you know? And I think that's just why it's also important to kind of recognize, like, if someone's posting it more like a hobby rather than, like, trying to make a job out of it. And, like, I never want to paywall my content, because one of my friends said that I should just, like, put my content behind a paywall if it's, like, getting so stressful, so that way I, like, get something out of it. But I don't want to do that, because I personally like helping people, and I personally like giving tips and just, like, giving people as much, like, help and, like, everything that I can. But, like, I also like it being on my own terms. it's kind of like when you're like about to do the dishes and someone's like, oh, you should go do the dishes, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to do it. I don't know. I know that sounds like a little bit weird. I just feel like it like makes sense to me. And I feel like a lot of people do understand what I'm saying, which is really nice, because I was really worried that people are gonna like say that I'm trying to gatekeep, or that I'm trying to be like, I'm not helpful to newer cosplayers. But like I feel like I'm consistently giving a lot of advice and like tutorials, and I feel like I'm constantly sharing my resources, and I feel like I'm constantly like, personally, I feel like I'm doing a lot that I can in general, but it feels like it's never enough, you know? I'm gonna plug y'all in. Happy birthday! I just think it's like, it's just interesting, because it's like I post my hobby, like, because it's fun. But like, for some reason, since I post my hobby, people think they're entitled for me to kind of be like a free, like cosplay coach. But like, I think it's the same. I think cosplay very much is the same that it is with makeup, where certain things that work for one person isn't gonna work for you. Like me personally, I do a mix of canon versus like personalization characters, but some people do fully canon or fully like their head canon of a character, and I think cosplay is just so versatile, and that's what's like so fun with it. Like, I think we can all like do this hobby differently to fit and suit our own personal taste. So I think that's why it's so important to kind of figure out what works for you, if that makes sense. I feel like I've been yapping about this for the past few live streams, and I feel bad, like it's kind of all I talk about, but like and like in a way, like I do want to make this my job, like I really do, but at the same time, like I need to finish school. And I really, like, if I really want, like, to start taking this seriously, I need to get a different camera. Like, I cannot film all of this on my phone. I personally, if I am like crafting something, I cannot stand pulling out my phone. I like having to pull out my phone every 2 seconds. I really hate it, and like I won't want to do it. Like, I feel like what I need is, like, I need a separate camera to like have consistently rolling, so I can just like edit that footage. But it's also like, with school right now, it's like really hard to focus on long form content because I'm trying to graduate. And I definitely think like, hopefully, like once I move to Cali and like I start doing like more stuff there, like I really want to get like my one of my big goals right now is to kind of save up for a nicer camera before Anime Los Angeles, so we can film a vlog for Anime Los Angeles. Because I really would love to tell people how my cons went, and I would really love to like showcase it and be like, this is what we did, this is how I felt, like this would be my rating, and like I would really love to yap about these like cons and experiences. But like, I cannot stand having to pull out my phone, open up TikTok, wait for it to load, do this, do that, and then like the storage and the space. And also the phone that I currently have right now is like actively dying out. Like it's on its last legs. The battery is being really difficult lately, and unfortunately the battery is affecting my camera, and it's just like I have no storage, and it's like it's super duper rough. You gonna send a gift for me to recreate that? Yay. I mean, I'll do it, but come on. No, I'm joking. But I do think like I would really love to get like a really nice camera. I have my eyes on one, but I couldn't get it. I mean, I'm just joking, man. That's the fun part about this. I'm not like genuinely like, oh my god, how dare you. It's the Insta360, but it's the Hello Kitty version, and it's Sakura pink, and it's so cute, but it's like $600 to $800 on Mercari. And that's secondhand. That is secondhand. Which is cray. But it was like a limited edition release, and I don't think they're restocking it. Technically, I could just get the regular Insta360, but Hello Kitty. Pink. I think I got brown, like, on the bottom of my eye. You see it? I've been so tempted, but like I also like feel bad because I don't think I'll get much use out of it like right now. I think it's really gonna come in use when I like go to cons and like all that stuff, but like I kind of want to like get it so I can mess with it a little bit first. I don't know, I'm thinking about it, but it's also I have to get it secondhand, and like I don't know if it's gonna sell out like before it reaches the thing. So I'm debating it. Like I'm really thinking about how I want to go about it, because I'm also like, oh man, like that's like con funds, you know? Like I like saw like I'm being like really weird about it. I like I want a nice camera so bad. Like I really want to just film my cons and like vlog and like just have that opportunity to make that like longer form content, and I think like a lot of people would enjoy it, and I think it would be like something very interesting. I would have loved to film my like first experience at Anime Expo, and I think that's why I really want to like try to get it before Anime Los Angeles, so I can be like, guys, I'm obsessed with ribbons, so I went to a ribbon con and here was my experience. So I think like it would be like a really good idea, but it also means like that I would have to like sit down, buckle up, and actually like edit the footage. Like I'd really have to lock in with it. Oh, which I think I can. I just think it's going to be something that's going to be like balancing that with school and streams and such. And I think I can do it. I think I really will just have to like set my mind to it and be very strict about it. But so like cons like have different themes, if that makes sense. So like Anime Con versus Comic Con, you obviously it's gonna be a difference in merch. So like I'll give you an example. Like Anime Expo's an Anime Con, so you're gonna see a lot of hoyovers, a lot of like anime cosplays, like a lot more of that, right? And then the merch is more focused on like the games, the anime games, like all of that. But with Albuquerque Comic Con, it's so comic central. Like there's so many, like in the exhibitors hall, like there's so many booths selling like comic books, and you usually see like more Marvel, DC cosplays, and it can just kind of like depend on the audience. But like for example, like Anime Los Angeles is like specifically a ribbon con. Like the whole goal is to see how many ribbons you can collect in a day. They have specific ribbon like dedicated making like spaces. So like when a con is like a ribbon con, like cosplayers will bring ribbons to trade with people. They'll like give them out. It's like so fun. And like Anime Los Angeles like had like artists selling ribbons, but I didn't really find anyone giving out ribbons. And I think that's the main difference. When you are at a ribbon con, you're gonna have like more people to like trade with. There's gonna be like games like focused on getting ribbons, and it just like I think it really like just depends on like what kind of activities and like stuff are there. And I think that's why like personally for me, I think I'm really gonna enjoy Anime Los Angeles because I am a ribbon fanatic. Like I love ribbons, y'all. That's like one of my favorite parts of a con. Like ever since I discovered it in Anime Frontier, I've been like hooked instantly. I got about 24 in Anime Frontier, and that was in one day because I found out about it on Sunday. And then WeebCon, I got 70, and then for Anime Expo, I got 116. So I'm hoping to beat 200 for Anime Los Angeles, which I definitely think I'm going to be able to. And I'm very excited for that. I personally really love ribbons. That's like my main focus for cons. I love it so much. I don't know what it is. I think I love like just like the bright colors, but like also the fact that like people get together and like have like little media references, and it's just like a fun way for me to socialize with people. I've noticed I've gotten like way more social, and just like I've really been challenging my social anxiety since I've been giving ribbons out. Like for WeebCon, I was handing them out to like every freerun cosplayer I saw. So I try my best to like I really do try my best to like combat my social anxiety, especially because it can get like really bad lately. And like I have an issue where like I'm very nervous that like I'm viewed as a disrespectful person because I have bad social anxiety, and I don't want to be viewed as that. So I've been trying to fix my social anxiety lately. I really like the makeup so far. I think it's very cutesy. It's very Fluttershy. I'm kind of doing it a little bit more rainbow than I expected, but it's okay. It's like rainbow sherbet vibes. I think it's very cute. I keep the eyeshadow like right above here. I'm glad people enjoy my yaps. I feel like I'm in a yapping mood today, which is interesting because I've actually like, I've been a bit grumpy. I think it's because I slept rough, but I was a bit grumpy. Shy can testify, we were playing drives today. We've actually been doing pretty good on drives. I think we are positive so far. Maybe like one more positive, one more win than one loss. Oh my god, we had like the most frustrating match because we were playing it and we just had like the most dookie DPS, bro. I feel like that's the average drives experience though. Unfortunately. Oh, this is the Garden of Juvia palette for the sparkles. I use the Sea Beauty purple palette and the Blend Bunny Cosmetics 40 palette. Those are my palettes so far. I like this Garden of Juvia's palette because it's more like pastel, but I hardly use it because it's more pastel. But it has some great shimmers in it. I'm really sad because I used to really like Juvia's place, and then I found out what the owner said about a group of people, and now I don't buy from them. But I've had this palette for 3 years, and I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to use it until it's done with. You've been doing really good. I'm like really sad that I won't be going to like any upcoming Texas cons. I want to add some blue. I feel like at this point my eyeshadow is very rainbow, and I'm not mad about that. I think that's cute. I also think it's cute because she's close to Rainbow Dash, and I think it's cute like how this might like kind of show that. Okay. I feel like these contacts like don't want to stick to my eyeballs. Hello? I love going to cons. I'm a little bit sad that mine are so far away, but just give me more time to save. I'm trying to keep my lips hydrated today because they were really dry last night. I'm gonna use this pink highlighter. What's really gonna change this makeup look is it's gonna be the way I do my eyeliner. I'm hoping to do more downturned liner, because that's what I did last time for her, and I really liked it. And it made me look like, I was gonna do like more like those like droopy eyebrows that's trending right now, but I forgot about it. I kind of don't want to do them, so. I don't really think so, no. I mean, there's definitely things about my life that I personally would fix, and I feel like I've been dealing really bad with depression especially, but at the end of the day, like, there are things that can be fixed. Hi! So I try not to worry too much about it. Things can always be changed. I think once I move to Cali and I start taking my content creation more seriously and I'm able to hang out with friends a lot more, I think things are gonna really turn around for me. I want more of like a dispersed shimmer, but I feel like I don't really have one. You do! Dude, you guys should try Anime Expo if it's not too much. Anime Expo is so fun. I want to try to find I like how it says I'm getting ready for a con when I'm not. I want to try to see if I have like a dispersed glitter. I like these palettes. I used to have so many flower nose palettes, but I gave so many away because I stopped using them. Grr. I'm just gonna try the pink one. The Sailor Moon palette. I just want like a dispersed glitter. I think my Remand palette is with my makeup. It is. This is one of my favorite glitter palettes. It's the Remand one. I forget I had it because it was with my makeup for some reason. I love Sophie's Key-Lip. I don't even go there, and I want to cosplay Critical Role with Sophie. Like, I genuinely know nothing about it, and I'm a D1 hater. No, I don't hate D&D. It's just not for me. But I would cosplay Critical Role with Sophie in a heartbeat. Okay, we got some beautiful eyeshadow on. I kind of want to darken the under eye. Baldur's Gate is a D&D game? What? I didn't know that. I was gonna cosplay Shadowheart for Sophie, but now that I know it's D&D, I don't know if I can. I'll get stinky. I'll be the stinkiest stinker to ever stinker. Okay, I wanna do my eyeliner. I'm very nervous for this. I personally avoid the exhibitor hall a little bit more at cons because they're usually drop shippers. I try to buy from like actual artists. Well, personally, I don't think I am gonna shower this month because I'm kind of going for like a no shower August, so. I do think I would be a cute Shadowheart. I'm really debating it because I don't think the cosplay is too much on me costumes. And I just think I think she'd like be fun to cosplay. I think she'd be a fun makeup to do and everything. See, I'm gonna try to do my eyeliner more down. It's Aura August, bro. No, I shower every single day, guys. I like can't go to bed without showering. I might need to use a different eyeliner for this because I'm actually getting like nervous that this is not gonna work out. I know this looks crazy, but it makes my eyes look like droopy. So. Hi. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to the other eyeliner, just because it has more juice in it. Guys, it's Overwatch drives, meaning I'm not going to shower for the next 4 days, because if I do, then I'm going to wash off all of my good luck. Don't take that seriously. I feel like I could recreate that one cat meme, where the cat's like, yeah. Listen, sometimes you just like don't shower, okay? No, I like baths, but not to get clean. I like baths to like wind down. But like half the time when I take a bath, I'll like actually wash off after. Guys, if you're down, you should get a Fluttershy fan sign, put more money towards making a cool camera. I know, like, that's how I feel. That's why, like, I need to rinse off, like, after. But, like, it's nice to sit with, like, a bath bomb for a little bit and just chill for a bit. I honestly miss taking baths. I don't anymore because my drain hair is like super clogged. So unfortunately, it's just not as relaxing. I miss using Lush bath bombs. But, like, the best feeling ever, like, sometimes when I have, like, really long cosplay sessions, when I was, like, cosplaying for, like, 12 hours a night, I would run, like, a bath with, like, Epsom salt, and it was, like, the best. I know my eyeliner looks crazy, but I swear it's gonna look normal. I feel like this eye looks better than this eye, and I don't know what to do about that. Besides making the wings bigger. I think I made it worse. I'm just gonna leave it. I think I need to stop messing with it. Yes, my eyeliner is uneven. You can't see when I'm busting a move. See? Then it's okay. Just, I hope everyone's just blinded by the face card instead of my eyeliner. I'm also gonna glue down my eyelashes downturned, so that way it goes with that droopy look. That's the goal. This is the Tarte 2B mascara. Thank you. Thank you. Try my best. No, I genuinely feel like dyeing my hair darker, like with the pink, like upgraded my face card so much. I just think I suit the darker hair. Trust, I'm gonna grow out my hair super long and I will have Tifa Lockhart hair. Trust, trust. Eyelashes. Honestly, like what are people gonna do when we just look like Tifa and Aerith like out of cosplay? The world's not ready for it, bro. Trust, that's like actually my goal, to grow out my hair like as long as Tifa, just so I can like have Tifa Lockhart hair. I also feel like, because I'm always unsatisfied with my wig, I feel like if I just need to grow out my hair at this point. Okay. I'm gonna have to like glue my clusters on. Hello. I think I need a new glue. This one's starting to run out. But I swear I just opened this one. Maybe I'm going crazy and I didn't just open this one. Yeah. In my personal experience, like even like this gets a little bit long. I used to have hair down to here. And it was like super hard to put into wigs. And I don't have time to properly put my wig on. Like, I'm sorry guys. Sophie is so Aerith. I think that's the most Aerith I've ever known. I'm gonna unplug because I don't think my phone's charging, because my phone just doesn't want to charge. But I think that's because it's on. Yes, I'm definitely practicing a droopy eye look for Shadowheart. They actually stole Sophie's, is it called Your Likeliness? When making Aerith, like they literally like observed Sophie for months and we're like, okay, this is who this is who Aerith needs to be based on. Hi, Ken. Okay. And then I'm gonna put like an extra cluster on the corner. I've never had a girlfriend. Hello? Hello? I'm bi, but I've never had a girlfriend. Hello? Is this the same eyelash? Maybe this is the same eyelash. Are they talking about Sophie? No, I've never had a girlfriend. And why does it matter? Why is that what you come in just to ask? How does it affect you? No? No? I also think my dating life is no one's business but mine. I fear. Hello? Most random thing ever. Okay. I would prefer if you guys like actually didn't ship us. Like, I think it's fine if my close friends make jokes and silly funny things, but I don't actually want to be like actually shipped. That's my best friend and I find it very weird. It's a little bit parasocial to ship people. Like real people. I fear. Please go on. I actually really like how the eyelashes came out. I feel like one is drippier than the other. I personally think the only one who can make jokes is Sophie and I. I think it's weird if other people do. I want to do like the puffy eye bag. Bruh. 9 times out of 10 when I glue on my lashes, I end up gluing to like the thingies here. If that makes sense. I think they look good. If I'm busting a move, you can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. I'm gonna redo the eyeliner in the middle. I feel like the eyeliner in like the very corner of my eyes always disappears. Let's do puffy little eye bags. Ariane? I feel like Fluttershy might be the best makeup so far. I don't know why people call me Ari a lot. A lot of people call me Ari, and it makes me upset, because that's not my name. My name is Ari. I've had people come up to me at cons and call me Ari, and I'm like, No, my name is Ari. There's an E after. There wouldn't be an E after if my name was Ari. That's why the E is there. I'm giving Fluttershy freckles because she deserves them. They're very faint. But it's okay. When I do freckles, it's fun to contour my nose with the freckles. See? Okay, let's do lipstick, even though I'm eating right after this, so that way we can say the same. I still find it so funny that, like, we both, like, requested the free sample and, like, posted our videos, like, days after each other's. I still find that so hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna use the Rem Beauty lip pencil, the Glinda one. Oh! Thank you! I looked back and I was like, oh, there's something on my screen. Thank you. I'm locked in to find this lip pencil. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I can't find that lip pencil, so we're actually gonna use we'll use this Lily by Red one. I'm also gonna put on some glitter. This is Urban Decay. I really want more of these Urban Decay glitters, but I think this was $24. Was it worth that money? Not really. Would I buy another one? Yes. It's a pretty glitter. Let me see, before I use this one, let me see if I can find the one that I want. Just in casesies. The guy that doesn't believe in lip liners, by the way. I used to not believe in lip liners. Okay, here it is. I want to use like the Linda one. But now I do believe in lip liners. Growth. Do these twist up or do I have to? I'm gonna overline my Cupid's bow very barely today. I'm trying to give Fluttershy a softer Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna go in with, I think, the Pink Peppermint by MAC. And then I'll layer that with a flower nose one. Or, okay, I'm gonna layer the Glinda one actually, from Rem Beauty. So I'll use the MAC Pink Peppermint. It's funny because the MAC Pink Peppermint is really, really cool toned and you can tell. Ariane. I feel like it's pronounced the way it's spelled. I know that looks insane. I know. But I'm gonna put the Glinda one over it. Ta-da! Oh my god, I think I just smashed it. I did, oh my god. Eerie. Okay, and then we're gonna do the cutie mark. I've been finishing my makeup on live lately because, once again, I hope people can go back and watch it. It's cute. It's shimmery and it's pink, but I don't think it's sold anymore, actually. Because it was sold during the Wicked press tour. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do her little butterflies on her cheeks. Oh my lord. I didn't clean my brush properly. I feel like this makeup look didn't take too long, actually. I'm going to mix it with some of the white, because I want it to be a little bit of a lighter pink than it is. And I accidentally mixed it with green, so now it's muted. Okay. Thank you! I'll do a heart. Maybe I don't like the lipstick. It's fine. I'm going to eat it off in like 2 seconds anyway, so. Because I'm going to eat, but. The best way I draw butterflies is I just draw 2 threes like together. Unfortunately, you can't really see that one because of the blush. See? A 3. backwards 3, and then another 3. And you make the 3s hold hands. Does that make sense? Hi! I'm drinking plenty of water. It's very hot here, and I had a migraine last night. So I've been drinking lots of water. And after this, I'll take a good little breaky. I'll eat. And I'm very excited. I do like the butterflies, but I do think they're too faint, so I'm gonna have to make them darker. Which is okay, but it's a little bit sad. It's just because my blush is too similar of a color, sadly. I'm just gonna outline them, I think. Well, that's not doing much, huh? I fear the butterflies look really bad, guys. But it's okay. I'm gonna do a magic trick called, let me wipe it off. It is gonna take my blush off a bit, but it's okay. Because we'll just put more on. Don't leak the secrets. I feel like these pinks I have are just like not, they're not giving what I need. Well, I'll add the blue, but I gotta paint the pink first. Maybe I just draw the butterflies differently. Definitely looks like a bow, but I think it looks like a better butterfly. Now they're more vibrant, which I actually like. Okay, and then we can add our teal. I love that Fluttershy has like teal accents. I'm kind of sad I have none of that in the outfit, but what can you do? And then I'm just gonna do like cute little blue flowers on this side. Thank you. I feel like it's really cute. And then I'll do a little bit of the pink on the inside. Like that. That way there's a little bit more teal in this. But besides that, this is done. And I have, what did I order? Did I get tamales? I don't know. I have New Mexican food to go eat. But this is the finished look. I'm really happy with it, and I think it came out cute. I'm probably gonna change the lipstick a bit, but I'm gonna go eat, so. Oh, I did get tacos, huh? I don't know. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you for joining, and I hope you guys are excited for your sunset shimmer tomorrow. Bye!